So page 126 starts out with the same equation, or same reaction, I guess, but they're asking for different stuff. So they're saying what mass of propane would be required to make 100 grams of water. So now we just look and go, okay, well, which pieces are we interested in now? We're interested in the propane, and we're interested in the water. We're not interested in the other stuff, so we can just ignore it. And we look and see that this is 1 propane for every 4 water, so that's going to be our ratio. Now, they started out by giving us mass of water, so that means we have to go from mass to moles, then convert the moles, then go along the little pathway. So, we start out with the thing that they give us that isn't a conversion. We have 100.0 grams of water. Yay, so exciting. And then we know that we want to get rid of water grams, and we want to go to moles of water. Well, grams per mole of water is H2O. There's 1 times 2 gives me 2 grams, plus 16 gives me 18 grams per mole of water. So 1 mole of water is going to weigh 18 grams. Now, I've gotten rid of the grams of water, so I need to get rid of the moles of water. So I'm just going to keep putting the thing I don't want on the bottom and continue on. Now I know I've got moles of water, so I can compare it to moles of propane. And 1 mole of propane is 4 moles of water, so I've got that sorted now. This was an 8. Okay, now I want to get rid of the moles of propane and end up with grams of propane. Things are getting long. It's a little hard to fit on here. Hopefully you can see all of that. So back to here, I have to get from moles to grams. So that means I have to put grams of propane. Now you probably think it's weird that I keep putting the units on here, and lots of people will just run the numbers. You might find that if you run the numbers without the units and specify the units, then you might get lost along the way. So we want to keep our road signs up on the mole highway. Now, grams per mole of C3H8 is going to be the same thing. I've got 3 C's and I've got 8 H's, so that's 8, and 12 times 3 is 36. So 36 plus 8 is going to give me 44 grams per mole. That's right, yeah, 44 grams per mole of C3H8, which is propane. So 44 grams per 1 mole. And now I do my unit check. Grams of water cancels out, moles of water cancels out, moles of propane cancels out. I'm left with grams of propane, and that's what I want. So now I'm going to run the numbers. I can just go 100 times 44 divided by 18, and then divided by 4, or divided by bracket 18 times 4, whatever. It doesn't really matter what order you go in. I could go 100 divided by 18, then divided by 4, then times 44. As long as you're multiplying by what's on the top and dividing by what's on the bottom, you get the same answer anyway. And in this case, it's supposed to be 61.1 grams. So use this setup, go through, punch it in, see if you get it, make sure that you're using your organization correctly.